Welcome to 360 Talk with Zor, where we explore insightful, entertaining, and revealing topics that deal with everyday life. I am your host, Zor-Akekue Adeddy, and today with me is Gospel Ikashi Adeddy. He is a digital creator, a fashion model, a business executive, and a former ambassador to United Bank for Africa. Gospel, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
The gospel, so you're not just a handsome guy, you are a very fashionable person that anyone that follows your social media handle can attest to that fact. So please, can you honor tell us a little bit about your background?
My background. Um, I don't really like talking about myself, but my background is pretty humble. I am big on family. I am a sucker for self-development, mental growth, mental awareness. My friends, they like to tease me that Gospel loves to do mental campaign. He's a mental HLO. so, so I'm big on mental health and yeah, just self-development, mental growth. I come from a humble background. I'm the first son of three, So I think that's basically it. And I love fashion, as you said.
So I can really attest to the fact that you're big on family because your dad was married for close to 10, is it up to 10 years?
He's 17. This year will make it 18 years.
And you still post about him almost all his birthdays.
Yeah.
So that's really awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so Gospel, like I said earlier,
Yeah.
anyone following you on your social media handle can attest to the fact that you are very fashionable. Looking at you on this show alone, you know say you know they play.
No, they
So
want me.
please, I don't know they want you, I know they tell you truth. So please, can you do us the honor of telling us what fashion is to you? Because I think fashion is one of the things that's very key to you, just like family itself.
Yeah. For me, fashion is art, and art is expression. So, fashion is how you express yourself, basically. So, to me, fashion is art and expression. It's nothing other than that. Fashion is art. So, fashion is expression, how you express yourself. People speak through fashion. They tell you what they are through the way they dress. So you can see somebody and know that this person is in this kind of niche because of how they look. So fashion is expressing yourself through art. Yeah.
Fashion to gospel is expressing yourself through art. That's amazing, Gospel.
Thank you.
I'm seeing fashion now from a very different perspective.
Okay.
Your explanation. Maybe you should be a lecturer and teach fashion in one of these universities. Okay, so Gospel, most times you see people and what they look like really does not depict what they are.
Okay.
What they look like, I'm saying how they look, their fashion sense,
Aesthetics.
they keep the hair, the clothes they wear does not match the quality of human they are.
Yeah.
And most times too, you meet on the other hand, people that look so good, like so good, smell nice, and when they speak, you ask yourself questions like, "This one is a mistake." So, with that, I want to ask you, most content and the container match when it comes to fashion or life?
For me, I feel yes, it has to match.
Really?
That's if you cannot present what you cannot uphold. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if I present myself as a very intellectual person, I dress well, there's so much that your outlook can do for you. Your outlook can get you through the front door, but then what you have inside of you will make you remain inside that place that your looks have gotten you through. So your your content should match what you are putting out, what people perceive you as. Then it gets to a certain level where you do not necessarily need to show too much aesthetic because you know what you can offer. So, for instance, I'm building my brand. I need to look the part. I need to look like where I am going to. Now, when I get there, I don't necessarily need to put all of the regalia on because I've already built a niche for myself. Now I am stable. I just need to now run with the story I have built that is sustaining me. So that's that. I think that's about
so in
that.
your opinion, you're saying if you're dressing well,
Yeah.
let me take for example, you're going for an interview and you're looking good.
Yeah.
Don't just be that person that looks so good that the interviewer will see you're like, this person is good. And when you now start talking to them, like, no, you are saying let your physical appearance or your look match with words that comes from your mouth, the way you express yourself, your mannerism, and everything. That's what you're trying to say.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Yes. Speaking of interview, there was a job I went for in Lagos. It was a competitive interview because me and my friend were on the same spot, interviewed together, and they were to choose one person.
Wow.
So at that point now, all we were saying, the woman had called us, and then it was a girl and me, and the woman, it was a lady that was interviewing, and then later when she had done all she could do, she now looked at us how we dressed. That was how I got the job.
Wow.
She just looked at how we dressed. It's like, you look well put because it was an instant job.
So this taking back to one of the things on the video said,
Yeah.
Going to the park, you definitely don't have 2 times to impress people.
Exactly.
You will always have maybe just 1 time to impress people. So that 1 time, and that 1 time I'm saying is not like a 1 time for life. Just every moment as a time to give people first impressions, like the way you put it, first impression.
Exactly.
So, because people may not even give you time to give a second impression again.
Exactly.
So just imagine if you went for that interview and like business as usual, maybe you've done a lot of interview and just like, let me just wear anything and she would have won you.
Exactly.
So, that's amazing. So Gospel, can fashion freedom really be a reality in Africa, most especially Nigeria?
It's already a reality. I mean, you have people who are expressing themselves through fashion all over Africa. It's not a new thing. So yeah.
No, like let's bring it home to Nigeria.
Yeah.
When I'm saying fashion freedom, I mean you dress the way you really want to dress and the way you feel you're feeling inside of you, and you are free. You're not scared that this thing I'm wearing, if I come out, people don't go drag me for road. This thing where they wear, like there's some stuff you wear that you cannot walk on the streets.
Exactly.
And there's nothing wrong with those clothes, but you can't wear it on the street because there are toxic people everywhere. So do you think there would be a point or time is going to come where you can really dress the way, if I feel like wearing a shirt to church, if I feel like wearing a clothes that's torn, I'll wear it and I'm not scared that people will bully me or something?
I think what you're saying is already a reality. Do you get? It's just that you can't dress a certain way to certain places. It happens all over the world. You have to structure how you dress to certain places. So fashion freedom is already happening in Africa and in Nigeria presently. Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening, but I still feel
conversation. We'll call it for this conversation.
It's not really that expressive. People are not expressive the way they should be now. This is going to make me ask you guys.
Yeah.
Have you seen someone that dressed before and say, this one will do? Be sincere to yourself.
I mean, we all have our moments. But like I said, there are certain places you cannot dress a certain way to, and there are certain places you can express yourself
I mean,
as
a
much as
fashion
you want.
show, when you're seeing a guy tying something what would I call the sheets, and you know this is not clothes, but that is what the person feel like wearing to that particular fashion show.
But just like you said, it's a fashion show, so the person is free to express
But when you see
himself.
when you see it, do you feel like this person is overdoing it?
It depends on the theme of the event.
Okay, so now the theme of the event comes in.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so
Good.
Gospel, I noticed something. People in Nigeria, mostly in Nigeria, I'm going to talk about Nigeria because of Nigeria.
Yeah.
They don't respect team when it comes to events.
Mm-hmm.
So you see an event that is maybe, say, a black and white dinner team or something, you know better.
Yeah.
And you see people dressing what they feel like. But this event had a theme.
Yeah.
And the convener of those events, they do it so that they can have a particular kind of production.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you feel about it? Why do you think people constantly don't respect team when it comes to events?
I feel it depends on your target audience. But when it comes to theme, Nigerians are not as enlightened as the outside world when it comes to fashion.
You talk say we did that one. No, I'm saying they try talk now.
We're not backward. We're not so backward, but we're not there yet. But we have people pushing this agenda. We have places where people adhere to themes a whole lot. But then fashion is fun. If you make a show to be black and white, strictly black and white, and I arrive in red, fashion is about making an entrance, and I arrive in red, the whole attention will be on me.
But that's
and then I'm coming to steal your show.
But is that not wrong?
You know, it depends on how you see it.
And
do you understand?
Probably tell you they pay ticket for the show.
Exactly my point.
No.
You might be taking it the wrong way. Now me get the show.
Mm-hmm.
I might decide to see it on a lighter note that this is fun. It's adding like spice to the event. Do you get? Fashion is about making an entrance. So coming late is fashionable.
Now why they always come late? Now the event where they go.
No.
Either you go come when.
No.
So people will now walk from the eye. Everybody will know that you're
exactly.
Because you're the owner of the show.
Fashion is about making an entrance.
That's why you're dressing this good for the show. Like you want to hijack the show. Yeah, so gospel, just like you said, modesty is key. It's key, and one just have to take note of the places they are going to and the way they are expected to dress in that environment.
Exactly.
Because just like you said, nobody know your papa.
Exactly.
Nobody know you. So you when they go somewhere, you just have to look good, look the part, so you can be accepted, because they will not just judge you based on the fashion sense you have in your head. They will judge you based on their fashion sense. So you just have to dress modest and dress the way that fits that particular event or interview or anything you are going to. So thank you, Gospel, for having me today. Let's cheers to a fashionable life filled with glamour, style, and what will I say again? Elegance.
And everything.
Everything.
Cheers.
Thank you guys for joining us on 360 Talk with Zor. Hope to see you next time. Please don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles at 360 Talk with Zor. And don't forget to take a deep breath and be in the moment. Bye.